So we are having much paper left, so we are going to make another tunnel. As the measurements you already knew, it's 6 1/4 of an inch, so 6 1/4 of an inch by 8 inch, and then we make a tunnel. So and in centimeters is 16 by 20.3 centimeters. So we make another tunnel as the same as we did in the beginning of the tutorial. And yes, I still want to grab another knife, but it's okay for now. Now the next page, I have something in mind and I want to use this page. Now what we first going to do is we first cut the border off from this side, and I think I want to do it with my knife. So we cut it away, and let's use this one. It's not very tall, so I think I want to use this one. But you know what I mean. I cut it and I want to leave the white line on. So that's one. And then I cut this away. And I think I cut it all the way down, so we can use the border just any minute. And just one last cut. Yeah. Nice. So going to cut this also away. So we are done with the cutting part. So we are going to use this later. First I am going to measure how big this paper is going to be, and it does not matter which size. No, that does not an issue. So make it a little smaller than your tunnel, and there. So I cut it and I cut it. So this we are putting just away for the moment, and let me check if I have made it good. This could be just a little less. Why I did not do that immediately, sorry. Now it's perfect. Yes. Yes, it is. Now I don't forget to smooch it. So this is the base. Yep, this is the base. Now the tunnel you can leave it just for a moment away. And now we are going to measure and let me see. Let me just grab, we are going to do something with the border, of course. And, oh my god, I do have too many things in the way. Just leave it. I want to make a whole new page. Yeah, one new page. So I think this will fit. Yeah. So let's pretend that we are going to make a totally full pocket page. So what I normally do because I don't measure, you all know me, I don't measure, because if I measure I always screw things up. And so this is my way of doing it. So just one hinge, and this comes underneath. Underneath is this what I mean. So we do that already before we make a mark where the other part of the flippity flop goes. So I lay it down and I make again a flippity flop and I cut it shorter. Yeah. Then I fold it down. So we are, oh, and now there. We can make, for the bottom of course, a flippity flop. So, now it's done. And I cut these off. Like so. Fold it around. So. And now we can measure how far this whole thing comes. So what I will do is I make a mark and I cut it. And I cut it just 1 or 2 millimeters shorter than the mark line. So let's see, I think just a little, yeah, just a little. Just a little. And I am first going to pick another. Well, it's done, but it took a lot of muscles. I think I left it too long, but I managed it. This was the leftover, yeah. So my cutting blade is nice again. So you see, the paper is going to be a little rough and I don't like that. So now it's done, so we can wrap this all around. Yeah, so we can work on further on this. And what we are going to do is make a little window with this one. So just decide how far this goes, and I think I think 7, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, 7 of an 8 of the whole. 7 of an 8 will be good. So let's grab our cutting plate and 7 of an 8. I make the marks 7 of an 8. So I can draw a line, and I do it the same on the bottom. Like this, and again 7 of an 8 and 7 of an 8. Oh, 7 of an 8. Yes. So this we can cut out. Okay, where's my knife? And where's my... Now I like to cut just under the pencil line. So the pencil line is gone. And the last one. That's that. Okay. Away the rest of my pencil, and then we have our window. Now we are going to measure how far the first one is going to be. And that's that far and that far. My scissors. So that's the first, but this we going to cut away because this one we also want to use. And so we are going to measure how far this part will get, like there. And then of course the rest of the bottle we can use. Yes, we can. So put it away for another time being. And I think I do it this way. So I line it up, these two, and then I cut from the angle to the middle, like that. So the meaning is that this comes here, and then for the other part this comes there, and then we have to cut this part as nice as the other thing. So what we are going to do is line it up in the same angle, and this is shorter. How is that possible? This isn't. So line it up and make sure that... let's do this later when I can glue it all together. That's easier for me. So the outsides are already finished, and for the below part I measured it up. Now let's see what we are going to do next. So now we are ready to glue the black frame on front of the base page. So we line it in here and then line up straight and fold it over. Like that. Yeah. Okay, that's the base. The base, and I want to make a flap, a whole page flap that this close. So I grab another piece of paper, and I think this is big enough. Yes, it is. And I measure the same size as our frame and cut it away. Oh, nice sharp cut, really nice. And I make a fold line, and then I measure how far my whole page goes, because this is coming underneath this page, and then this is a little smaller, but that's okay. That's really okay, because we don't need any magnets for this. Yeah, I like it. So the people see that this flips open. Yeah, let's glue this down. I really like it. The tape. I moved it. It's easier for me to use the ATG, so it's already settled. But this is also back to basic. Now, this flips open, this comes down, and on top we are going to make a nice closure. And so, yes, now we can do the blue stripes where I have them. Here I have. So, let's glue this on. That's the first, that's the second. The second one. Yeah. So let's figure out how I am going to do it. So let's do this off camera. It's really just a ticky itchy difficult. So now is the tricky part. I glue the left and the side on, but I do not let myself know that I cannot do this, but I do a line on here and at the top, and then I cut it away. And if I am white, then this just a little smaller so you can see a black line. Yay! Now that was not very hard, but sometimes I am more comfortable measuring some things off camera. So I did. So there you have it. Just wiggle it till it's on the place where you want it to be. Yeah, like it. So we have a nice open, open frame with lots of stuff you can put in. Now, at the top, I want to decorate it with some, where I have it, I want to decorate it with a new die cut thing. I yesterday received from a nice friend of mine. It was a gift from her, so I thought it was very nice to use it immediately on this particular project, and yeah, I really like this. And this is the bottom, so I glue it on here and then on top, and then we have here the closure. Yeah, I like it. So what we are going to do, I am going to find a piece of paper what matches with this one, and so I'll be back, figure out how the paper will be. For the inside page I choose this one, that's the front page for this collection. And let's glue this on, and I really have a hard time to cutting this, but we want to use every page. So glue this on top, and for the bottom I want to use this strip, and yes, I want to make a little pocket. I always like that to use when I use these stripes. So, okay, that's the inside. And now the front, just let me see, what do I have? Can use this one and then 2 stripes, or let's see what's my leftover. Let's do some matting on the front page. So I used these piece of stripe from the border page, or how you call the stripe page, I don't know how you call it. So let's glue this on top. Then because I want to use the blue one just for the extra touch, going to use a little stripe of the pink color. That's coming here. Then I am going to use the blue one. let's see, this comes here, so I think I want to use this again. So I use a stripe extra. Wait, I think I am going to use my knife, so I definitely know that it is straight. This on here. Here. And at the bottom, let's see what we are having left. That's too small. This one is too busy. I will find. This is too blue. I will find someone. No, I think I am going for this one because that's dot to dot. I don't like to. Wait just a minute. This is nice too. I think I am cutting this one because I already used this one. Yeah. And how far it may be, I think, yeah. Let's cut this also at the same time. Oh my. It's difficult sometimes to choose the paper because it's all so very nice to use. Now dog, please go inside. So, which one is the right one? This one. Yeah. So, smudge it up. And glue it down. Don't know why, but this fits better. So this comes here, and let me see, do I glue it all the way down or do I want to use it as a tuck spot? I can use it as a tuck spot. I think so. So what I do is I just glue the half . so we can use it at the same time as a tuck spot. If we do have some little cards, then we can still use it as a pocket. Like that. Now for the closure, I hope it's dry already, but I see what the meaning is. I like to use some seam binding for this. So let's see. It don't come out. It won't come out as I want to. Yeah. So I want to use some seam binding, and so we can glue it already in, and that's for this side. So grab some double-sided tape and just there and there. I cut this in the middle, and that's my first string, and here's my second one, like that. And then the meaning of this is, I hope it's dry, but otherwise I just leave it for a moment. I think it's ready. The meaning is that I glue this on top, and the meaning is, I hope it fits, that this comes with a bow underneath this one. So I glue it on top, and as you can see, I glue something under here. I hope you can see it. I leave a gap. Did you see it? Yeah? So the ribbon can tuck underneath under the black wound, and there on top I use the clock, and there on top I use again the nice shiny thing from Prima. And this is a bronze, and there also a bronze on top. So I think I am going to glue this down and first let it dry overnight. So this is really in good strength. And then I am, how is the clock going? The clock is here, yeah. So let's do this, and then I let it dry, and then I am going to try it before I glue it down. Because if this is too big, then I always can use a smaller string, just a cotton string, or because I really know this will definitely work, but I want to use the seam binding. But if the seam binding is too thick, I can cut it off. So let this just dry for a good night. So, but you know what the meaning is. The meaning is that you can make this together. Oh my God, what am I bubbling today? So this is the what page is this? We have 1, 2, 3, 6. This is the 7th page already. So up to the next, and we are going to make a flat one, or just a big one. Let's just think about it.